Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Shelbyville Golden Eagles football show. We're glad you guys could join us today. I'm Jim Fuller. I'll be your co-host today. And our primary guy, the star of this show, ladies and gentlemen, is Coach Jason Hardy, who may not be all that happy this morning, but a good showing by the Golden Eagles last night, but didn't turn out quite like he'd like it to.
Yeah, kind of disappointing to end the season with the loss right there. It was a good game, close, and had our chances to win it, but, the biggest thing we talked to the team about is not letting this one loss right here, even though it was a big one, dictate the way we feel about this season, and the season's not over. So we're just going to regroup and get ready for the playoff run. And, a lot of my congratulations to Lawrence County and Coach David Marson. They come in there and they took the district championship away from us, and they had a good game plan. And we didn't play our best football, but, what happens when it comes down to the last week of the season for the district championship.
But you guys, you've got another week, at least another week to play. You get a pretty good draw, as it turns out. Who did you say you were playing in the play?
We'll host Clarksville, and we actually got a 2 seed, which is a little surprising since we didn't win last night. I thought it might drop us down to a 3 or 4, but with the geographical regions, Lawrence County winning the district, they're actually going west, and Tullahoma making the playoffs and going east. It made it where we could still be a 2 seed. So I don't know that it really hurt our playoff seeding as bad as I really originally thought last night. So I think we were in a pretty good spot getting a number 2 seed. Don't know anything about Clarksville. I know they'll be a well-coached and talented team, but we'll find out more here in just a few days.
A good season for you, though. Actually, overall, good regular season. You guys finished 7-3, and really had a chance to win any game of those 3 losses.
Yeah, looking back at the season, from the regular season part, the 3 losses we had, if you take just some turnovers away and some key moments away, we could very well be undefeated. So, that's part of it. But, 5-1 in the district, same as Lawrence County. They just had us the head-to-head while they're the district champion. So, nothing to be ashamed of. And really what we need to do is focus on, it was a good season. And nobody's going to remember the district if you can make a good playoff run right here. And it'd be nice if we could just get hot here in these next few weeks.
Of course, the weather plays is a factor for everybody, but it had to be a kind of a shock to your system because we haven't experienced a lot of cold weather, and it certainly had it last night. The wind probably as well.
Yeah, probably the wind factor was the biggest, and it was chilly and cold. And first time you play in that, you never know how your kids react. And we did a good job, I felt like, moving the ball. We had a lot of positive things happen last night. It was just some key issues. So, I'm not trying to blame anything on the weather, but there was some decision-making processes that when that wind was in your face, it changed play calling, it changed decisions, and we'll see right here. There's a couple of times that we'd have probably liked to have thrown the ball early, and we just felt like that if you threw it over 10 yards there early because the wind was really blowing, that you're just taking a chance. And so you got to factor that in, but, Lawrence County, they're playing the same elements as we are, so, the weather's just what it was. It was cold and windy.
Offensively, you look at the stats, your team had a pretty good night.
Oh, yeah. We did a great job moving the football all night long, and our problem was we bogged down inside the 20, and Lawrence County had a lot to do with that, but 1 or 2 critical mistakes. The first 3 times we get in the red zone, we only come away with 3 points. I felt like if we could have got an early lead, it kind of changes the whole complexity of the game. And then late, and when we have a chance to win the game, we have 2 turnovers, and one of them's, I don't know if it's the red zone, but we're inside the 30, and the other one was after a big defensive stand. And turnovers, you can't win with a lot of turnovers.
Your running back Eddings had a great night last night.
Yeah, he continues to play well, 230-something yards with really a bum knee, and kind of hurt it at Coffee County. We talked last week. Come out 2 or 3 times. He gutted it up and kept on going back, and the offensive line gave him some holes. We felt really good about the running game. I just wish we could have, put a little more runs into the end zone.
All right, folks, we're going to be bringing you video of that game. 21-18, I think, was the final score. We'll be bringing that to you here in just a moment. First of all, we want to acknowledge some of our fine sponsors. We'll be right back right after this.
What if you could find peace of mind with Got Your Back Checking. Discover Ascend's Preferred Checking, where rewards and security are the key to a balanced financial future. Earn cash back on purchases at your favorite retailers. Plus, our ID theft protection, card patrol, and extra security mean your finances stay safe and sound. Open or upgrade to an Ascend Preferred Checking account and see what's possible.
As a 5-star rated bank with locations in Bedford and Moore counties, First Community Bank has been the bank of choice for over 25 years for both families and businesses. Customers openly place their faith in the leadership of the bank that provides multiple services, each designed to provide solutions for the needs of every customer. Services like mobile banking is just one example.
I just bought a horse with mobile banking.
When asked what customers like best about First Community Bank, they answered,
I like the service here and I like the people.
The professional service that they give us down here.
They support youth sports.
Community-oriented and customer-minded, the solution to all of your banking needs is a short ride or a simple phone call away. Take that first step to a community-minded bank. Call 931-684-5800 or stop by one of their locations today. First Community Bank, a community leader.
Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
31W Insulation offers custom-look garage doors to enhance the appearance of your home. These are beautiful, durable, and energy-efficient doors. Give your home the fresh, classic, distinctive look it deserves. From rural to rustic artistry, 31W Insulation has what you're looking for. Visit us online at 31W.com to see how we can make beautiful and affordable improvements to your home.
Since 1889, Traders Bank has been helping our neighbors realize their dreams. Whether our customers are looking to put a roof over their heads, try their hand at entrepreneurship, or see themselves behind the wheel of a shiny new car, the folks at Traders Bank have always been ready to dive in with them. Because at Traders, we lend you more than just money. We lend you our good name. Traders Bank, you're welcome.
Get your news first, fast, and free with your news leader on 6 every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday nights at 6, 8, and 10 p.m. Local weather, sports, community calendar events, and a comprehensive look at the latest news stories and news makers as only a video news broadcast can do. Get it first, fast, and free with News Leader on Channel 6, your local information network.
All right, starting off first quarter action.
Lawrence County won the toss and elected to defer and kick it off. And kicking with the wind, we actually had a shot at getting a return here. And don't block one guy in the middle. We could have had a big play there, I think, if we get him blocked. But starting off here, a long way to go. Kind of shifting here. Tell we've kind of got them where we want them right here. And Mason keeps it and throws out there. So 2 or 3 yard pickup there on first down. You know, coming into the game, we knew Lawrence County had a pretty good defense, especially number 72, the defensive lineman. We were really worried about him. I think he's probably one of the better players in the district. And here we go with a great run right there by Michael. And still going and dragging people around. So a good start here for the offense and the Golden Eagles. And like we referred to earlier, we had a lot of good stats, and stats don't win you ball games. So kind of sticking here with the run. Good surge right there. And hard to tell, but Trevor Tribe, number 59, and Trey Kelso, number 50, really getting push up there and doing a good job early on with the run game, giving Michael a great lane. Shifting again. They jump offside, so free 5 yards, we'll take that. And you can see the flags blowing up there, and we're going into the wind right here. So we're talking about thinking as a coach about play calling. And we would try to stay very balanced as an offense. probably wasn't as balanced as we'd like to have been last night early on. The wind does settle down. We were able to throw it a little bit later, but once again, another good hole. Michael making a little juke and then getting extra yards, and I think picking up another first down. So 1st and goal from the 7. We're exactly where we want to be, and this is where we've got to finish drives. Coming up here, Michael, you can kind of see right there trying to make a cut, and knee's a little sore, and lose yards on 1st down. Brings up 2nd and 8. Just don't pick up the blitz right there, and they had more than we could block. And we got 3rd and 7. Knowing we're going to throw it into the wind right here. Lawrence County does a good job. We get a little scramble and just kind of lose some yards there. So good defensive stand there, even though we drive down. Come out here and go out for the field goal. Have something here we see and we like, and kind of take a chance here on the fake field goal. You know, and I think if we just throw it into the end zone, so throw it a little bit more, we got a play right there. Don't execute it real well. A little bit worried about the wind on the field goal. And either way, making Lawrence County have to go a long way if we don't make it. So we felt it was a good chance to take, and great job by the defense there on 1st down. Here comes Lawrence County again, trying to get outside. Picking up some yards, bringing up a 3rd down, about 4. No secret to what Lawrence County does. They get in the wing tee and they just want to run it. Actually didn't even throw a pass all night long.
All night long, no pass.
All night long, which is good for them. And we'd like to get them in that situation where they would have had to throw it. It would have been to our advantage, but hold them to 3 and out right there. Great job by the defense. Get a little pressure, and it's a good kick, and they did a good job. Their special teams versus our special teams was a big difference last night. I thought their punting game versus our punting game may have been the deciding factor in a 3-point game. So we get the ball back at the 40-yard line, good field position. Not much on that 1st down play. Come back, kind of seeing what they're doing here. Checking at the line, a little quick pass out to Tyler Bailey. And picks up some positive yards and brings up the 3rd down and medium, which is not too bad. Here's a great run by Michael. I mean, there was absolutely nothing there. Didn't do a very good job blocking that play. He actually breaks 3 tackles to pick up 7 or 8 yards in the 1st down.
His strength helps him an awful lot, doesn't it?
Yeah, we don't keep up with it, but if we kept up with yards after contact, it would be a great stat. And here we go, taking a chance, throwing it down, and once again, good coverage by Lawrence County. And those are tough throws into the wind. The plays we got to make. So again, shifting here a little bit, trying to keep Lawrence County off balance. Pretty good run right there. Gets us back into 3rd down and manageable. So we go empty right here, get a blitz off the edge, and don't need to take a sack right there. You got to see the blitz coming. If we throw it away, we've got a chance. So we have to punt. And here's, I think, where we really lacked last night. And you're going to see they only rushed 2, and we got plenty of guys there, and we just let them go right by us and block the punt. And We've not had any problems on punt all year long, and really shouldn't have had any problems right there. With 2 guys rushing, we've got plenty of guys there to block it. We just did not. I don't know. Maybe we were sitting there with our hands in our pocket because of the cold air. But just can't give somebody life. We've kind of dominated the game and nothing to show for it. Still 0-0, and put our defense in a bad spot. Lawrence County going to grind it out, and this is the kind of game right here Lawrence County wants. A lot of running, clocks moving, and a low-scoring game. Great job again by the defense, and the defense played really well. I know we gave up 21 points, but we were put in tough situations. Really just taking 4 or 5 plays away, and had a real good night.
Golden Eagles have been a team, though, that typically scores more than 21 points.
Yeah, I mean, we've every game except one, we've had over 21 points, and really had the opportunities last night to score a lot of points. It's just, as you can see right there, we've had the ball twice on offense, once inside the 10 and once on the other side of the 50, and don't get any points away. You're playing good teams, you got to come away with points. Special teams miscues here put our defense in a tough spot. We've been close to knocking the ball away already a couple times here, and I think we get a timeout, but here in a second we get a hit on the guy and puts the ball on the ground. So we did a good job mixing up the defenses. We played 2 or 3 different types of schemes that made it a little tough to block. And there we go, we put the ball on the ground and we get it. So even after the block punt, defense comes up big and gets us the ball back, and still 0-0. Lawrence County's got 1 first down. We've got a lot of stats, but on that scoreboard it's still 0-0. Great job with the tempo there and getting them where they're not ready to go. This is Tyler Bailey running the ball. He lined him up at quarterback, and good run. Don't hang on to it at the end. Luckily, we get it back. So that's one thing with both teams out there. When it's a little cold and you take a hit, and that ball's a little tougher to hang on to.
It's the end of the first quarter.
Yeah, once again, feel like the first quarter, like I said, Lawrence County only 1 first down in the whole first quarter, and we have several, but the end result's 0-0. So missed opportunities. Hand off to Michael. There's too many people up there crowding. I really felt like early on, without us throwing the ball, we gave Lawrence County the opportunity. They've got 7 guys in the box, and they're blitzing. We needed to get them out of there. Another good run by Michael, close to a first down. Maybe it was a first down, yeah. Once again, moving the football. Nice little pass and catch right there from Mason Cunningham to O.J. Davis. With the wind at our back, we probably think we can, throw the ball downfield a little bit more. Another good run, getting the first down. Nice run right here by Michael. Kind of gets the first down, goes down hard on his knee and has to come out. You can see him walking off there, and a little hobbled up by that knee. And back here with Sente Muse on the carry. And Sente's starting to get back healthy, and we got to get him back involved in the offensive game plan a little bit. He was our leading receiver and one of our better rushers, and he's been out. He played last week, but I think this week he's a little more healthy. Another good run right here, and once again inside the 5-yard line, we got to get in the end zone. Have a good play call right here, and we just we forget to run the route. had a little play call to throw to the running back in the flat, and they were blitzing, and he probably would have walked in the end zone. So, can't have miscues in week 10, especially by guys that's been on the field a lot. So we have to settle for a field goal. This time we kick it, got the wind at our back and too much penetration, but we get the field goal. Good job by Micah Thompson there, Jacob Davidson snapping, and Mason Cunningham holding. So we get the lead there 3-0. Still kind of feels like on the sideline that we've kind of dominated this game, and only up 3-0. That's kind of favors a team like Lawrence County, who's hard working, likes to grind the ball out. Good kick right here, great coverage. There's Amari Dandy down there making a great tackle at the 20-yard line, making them have to go a long way. So here we come with the blitz and give up a couple yards there. Lawrence County is showing a little bit of this right here is a different look for Lawrence County getting in trips. And we didn't do a very good job lining up to it early, and they get us with the numbers. So we felt like we knew what Lawrence County was going to do. That's a little bit different wrinkle. Lawrence County, hard-nosed running team. The fullback right there, that's some hard yards, but he runs the ball really, really hard. Once again, a lot of gold hats for football right there.
This kid Ballou that plays for Lawrence County, is he? He's going to D1 school. Did I hear that?
He may be. I'm not sure. I know he goes hard. Really good middle linebacker, and really good high school football player. Here we go. We got to hold them to a 4th down, and now here's what you don't want to see. We got a senior jumping off sides right there and give them a free 1st down. So you don't make them earn on 4th and short. We give them a free 5 yards.
Yeah, that one hurt.
Yeah, and it's just mistakes like that right there that. You can't win district championships when you're making mistakes like that, and in a close game. So instead of us having the ball back 3-0, we extend the drive, and good teams make you pay. Great defensive job right there. Mari Dandy did a good job coming in and playing with Michael being hurt. Had to play a lot of defense. Not a very good job tackling right here. Got a guy stopped short, and he gets 10 extra yards. Felt like we tackled better this week than a couple of weeks ago, but we still got to be better on the defensive side tackling. Get that 4th and short again. We know teams like Lawrence County on 4th down are going to go for it. Just a bust right there up the middle. We had a blitz, and the guy hits it on the backside right there. Anytime you blitz, you're taking a chance, and they kind of caught us right there. It was a good play call. Said, give them a free 5 yards on the 4th down play, and they make you pay for it with a touchdown. So as many good things we've done, it's 7-3 here with 2:36 left, and with 2:36 we get the ball, and down 7-3 ain't the world's worst. This next drive coming up we need to do a better job, and we don't do a very good job on this next drive. And this ball hangs in the air a long time. He's kicking into the wind. Once again, I think the special teams, especially in the first half, was probably one of the bigger differences in this game. We come back out. Linebacker does a good job tipping the ball. Probably could have had better spacing by our wide receiver. Come down 2nd down. There's big 72 blowing stuff up back there and takes our lead blocker out and blows the whole play up. So we're running a sweep, and defensive tackle's making a play. That's not very good on our part, even though he's a really good football player. So 3rd and long. Run the screen pass, don't get out there and block. They do a good job staying at home. And First 3 and out we have them all night. It comes at a bad time, and here we go with some punting issues and miscues again. A low snap, bad kick, goes about 8 yards. And so we already had a block punt, and this right here is close to a block punt as you can get. So,
well, that ball just died when it hit the ground too, didn't it?
I mean, just some bad luck there, and here we are giving them. And I really don't know what we're thinking. We got them all. I know it's 2 minutes, but we got everybody dropping for a pass, and there ain't nobody going out for a pass. Just because the quarter, we talked to them all week that Lawrence County's not going to throw the ball. So I don't know why we went back in pass coverage so much, and they run the draw for about 20 yards. Got to remember the game plan, who you're playing. Bad angles right here, and nobody setting the edge, and try to push him out of bounds instead of tackling him. And next thing you know, we go from being at 3-0 to down 14-3, just like that.
That one hurt, didn't it?
Yeah, I thought that one right there was huge because Lawrence County's getting the ball, and like I said, I feel like we've kind of been the better team the whole first half, and just it could have very easily been 14-0 at one point in time for us, and now all of a sudden it's 14-3. But we still got a minute left, and this right here, I'm telling you, this ball here hangs in the air forever. It's hard to tell on film, and it just kind of comes back, and we were very lucky to get the football right there. Great job by Tyler Bailey going and getting it instead of waiting for it to come to him. So good field position. And we feel like with a minute to go, we got plenty of time. And really good pass here by Mason. Tyler Bailey, he takes a hit and just doesn't hold on to it. I think Tyler would like to have that one back. Anytime you catch one over the middle, you know you're going to get hit, so you might as well make the catch. Second down. Not very much right there. And brings up third down rollout. Nice throw catch, just couldn't get her feet down. We have to punt. See the guy coming on there late, don't do a very good job, and actually get a penalty right here. We get a penalty, have to re-kick it. The special teams we work the most on is the punt. Feel like that's a game changer, and we work on it more than any other special teams we have. And maybe one of the most disappointing things of last night was what we did on the punt. And once again, just we've got 3 guys back there blocking 2 guys, and just not being very physical. As a head coach, that really doesn't sit well with me, not being physical. And Lawrence County's up 14-3. They're not a passing team. They're going to go into halftime with taking a knee. So,
all right. And I bet they feel pretty good about that, actually.
Oh, Lawrence County was fired up at halftime, and they should be. I mean, I think we kind of dominated the first quarter and some of the second quarter, and then all of a sudden, about a 3-minute span there, we give up 14 points and just put ourselves in a hole. But the good news is we've been down 14-3 to Lincoln County, down 14-0 to Columbia. So we're going in halftime. Although I'm not very happy, I'm also not panicking, and the team's not panicking, and we know that we can overcome this deficit. But Lawrence County is going to be a tough foe, and we do play well in the second half.
Yeah, you historically throughout this year, you've been a team that's been able to come back in the second half and score some points. So
yeah, these guys are really resilient, and the teams I've had in the past, getting down by 14 points really unsettle us. But these guys stick to the game plan. We know we're a quick score offense, and anytime we can overcome a deficit. So there wasn't any panic. I think our kids were a little disappointed. Like I said, I know in their minds that they thought they were the better team playing in that first half, but on the scoreboard, 14-3 is just not where we wanted to be.
All right. We're going to take a quick commercial break. We'll be right back in a moment with more from the second half. Right after this.
What if you could find peace of mind with Got Your Back Checking? Discover Ascend's Preferred Checking, where rewards and security are the key to a balanced financial future. Earn cash back on purchases at your favorite retailers. Plus, our ID theft protection, card patrol, and extra security mean your finances stay safe and sound. Open or upgrade to an Ascend Preferred Checking account and see what's possible.
As a 5-star rated bank with locations in Bedford and Moore counties, First Community Bank has been the bank of choice for over 25 years for both families and businesses. Customers openly place their faith in the leadership of the bank that provides multiple services, each designed to provide solutions for the needs of every customer. Services like mobile banking is just one example.
I just bought a horse with mobile banking.
When asked what customers like best about First Community Bank, they answered,
I like the service here and I like the people.
The professional service that they give us down here.
They support youth sports.
Community-oriented and customer-minded, the solution to all of your banking needs is a short ride or a simple phone call away. Take that first step to a community-minded bank. Call 931-684-5800 or stop by one of their locations today. First Community Bank, a community leader.
Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
31W Insulation offers custom look garage doors to enhance the appearance of your home. These are beautiful, durable, and energy efficient doors. Give your home the fresh, classic, distinctive look it deserves. From rural to rustic artistry, 31W Insulation has what you're looking for. Visit us online at 31W.com to see how we can make beautiful and affordable improvements to your home.
Since 1889, Traders Bank has been helping our neighbors realize their dreams. Whether our customers are looking to put a roof over their heads, try their hand at entrepreneurship, or see themselves behind the wheel of a shiny new car, the folks at Traders Bank have always been ready to dive in with them. Because at Traders, we lend you more than just money. We lend you our good name. Traders Bank, you're welcome.
Get your news first, fast, and free with your news leader on 6 every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday nights at 6, 8, and 10 p.m. Local weather, sports, community calendar events, and a comprehensive look at the latest news stories and news makers as only a video news broadcast can do. Get it first, fast, and free with News Leader on Channel 6, your local information network.
All right, score 14-3 as we enter the third quarter.
Yeah, we come out and we elect to actually kick into the win. We felt like we'd like to have that win in the fourth quarter if it's a close game, and do a really good job here. Nice high kick using the wind, and O.J. Davis coming down there and making a great open field tackle, pinning them inside the 30 to start it off. And we know down 14-3, we got to have a good defensive series, and they come out with a little quarterback run, something a little bit different. And, big play right off the bat, but luckily you kind of get a holding call and bring it back, and that was a huge play. Come back too many yards, I feel like they're on first down. Once again, come back with this trips formation, and we don't line up to it very well, and we're not very physical. Let them get outside of us again. So. With a 14-3 lead for a team like Lawrence County that runs the ball, they want to milk the clock, and we know we got to get a stop. And there's a great play right there by 54 Tyler Hallen, who had a great week of practice and ends up making a big play right there on first down and make it second and long. So 2 miscues by Lawrence County, kind of giving us a little bit of life here. A good play by Howland, and the defensive line doing another good job right there. Coming up, great open field tackle again by Tyler Bailey. Like to see him stay on his feet, and we force a punt. Almost block it. Here talking about that special teams again, though. We have a block punt and one of those 8 yards, and this guy kicks one 69 yards. It goes out, rolls out on the 1 yard line. So,
which is a pretty deep hole here.
Yeah. But this is a great drive right here, and this is what you want to see coming out of halftime. We get a defensive stop, and even though we got to go 99 yards, we come out blocking hard, running hard, getting the first down there. And big run here by Tyler Bailey, getting us out to midfield. So we get out of the hole pretty quick and moving the ball well. A little toss sweep right here. Good job by Michael, making guys miss. Gets on down to close to the 20 yards. So 2 big runs right in a row there, one by Tyler Bailey and one by Michael Eddings. And you see a surge right there. I mean, a great double team. Jake Patterson and Trevor Tribe just really moving people. He may have, early in the first quarter, I felt like we were getting hit at the line of scrimmage. On this drive, we're really going down the throats. Not a whole lot there. Probably tried to bounce that one too quick. Little quick pass out. Nice run and catch right there. Going back to that shifting we had in the game plan. Lawrence County moving around a little bit. We changed the play up here after we kind of see what they're in defensively. First and goal from the 3, and we definitely don't want to be like we did the first half. We don't want to get down here and stall. And first play, great surge once again by that right side of the line and getting in the end zone. And just a great job by our defense coming out and getting stopped, and then a 99-yard drive for our offense. Couldn't ask for much better. Good job by Micah Thompson kicking into the win, the extra point. And just like that, it's 14-10. We're feeling pretty good.
It looks like your running game has improved substantially during the course of this season.
Yeah, we've done a great job over the last few weeks running the football, and I couldn't be prouder of our offensive line coming together. Putting the defense back out here. Great job. And we're getting a lot of guys to the football, tackling well. Once again, another 3 and out and getting the ball right back to our offense. Couldn't ask for a better start here to the third quarter. 2 3 and outs and a 99-yard touchdown drive, and we're getting the ball back again. Going back to that toss sweep play worked a while ago. Once again, great positive yards, about 9. You see Lawrence County blitzing people, and when you blitz, sometimes you make them pay, and Michael made them pay right there with about a 20-yard gain, about a 15-yard gain. Nice little throw and catch out to Michael for another big gain. Back a little motion there with Bailey. Jamal Harden coming in and spelling Michael, who went out with his knee again. And nice job getting positive yards there by Jamal. Jamal running again. Jamal Harden, he's just a sophomore. And, you know, with Tyler Bailey coming back, it's been a limited role. And here again, we get a big penalty right there, a block in the back. It should be first and goal, or excuse me, first and 10 inside of 20, and now it's first and 20 at the 35-yard line. So, you know, it's just, you're killing yourself right there. Too much penetration. Come back and get some positive yards, brings up a 3rd and long right here. Going into the wind right here. Call a pass, got a guy open over the middle, and just, that's the cornerback coming right there, and kind of, a really good play by him. It's just when you're throwing into the wind, you got to put a lot on it. A big turnover right there. Just a lot of momentum was on our side. It really all starts with that penalty.
That's frustrating.
Yeah, the interception is big, but you don't put yourself in that situation if you don't get the penalty. defensively coming back out and playing well again, even though, again, putting ourselves in a tough spot after a turnover. We've got him stopped right there, and they kind of pushed the pile forward for a few more yards. Bouncing him out, and another great play right there. I believe it's O.J. Davis with the tackle. So going back 4th down here. We did a great job of stopping them. I mean, it's 4th down, and we get the ball back. Defense is playing really well, and one play later, great run. Don't hold on to the football, and I think here we are dominating again. A penalty and 2 turnovers has changed the complexity. No disservice to Lawrence County, but it's Shelbyville killing Shelbyville right there, turning the ball over. Nice little toss play. We're there. And defense is still playing hard. Third down, great play. And here's what kills you: it's 4th and 6, 4th and 7. They go for it. Just got to make that tackle. They get it. That's a big conversion, big 4th down conversion. They go into a little wildcat package, putting 23 at quarterback, and we didn't handle it well here the first couple of plays.
Had you seen that before?
We'd seen it and we'd prepared for it, but anytime you throw another little wrinkle out there, if you're not paying attention, you get the numbers against you. Once again, we got guys there and don't make the tackle. Marcus Bryson saves a touchdown there for the moment. Got the referee going down. Direct snap again. We're there. And get in the end zone. So, as you can see, we hurt ourselves. Now they go up with 2 scores with 5:35, and that puts us in a tough situation. We come back and fumble the ball again, but get it back. Just a lot of mistakes. Coming back right here, we're not panicking, throwing out to OJ. Here's where he needs to be getting out of bounds. We talk about 2-minute drills, and even though it's not 2 minutes technically, we're down by 2 scores with 5 minutes. We need to be getting what we can get and trying to conserve some clock. Great throw and catch right there once again. Good job by Marcus securing the catch. Here we go again. Once again, got to know the situation right here. Get 5 yards, get out of bounds. Can't hold on to this one. 3rd down. Good job here by Michael Eddings and getting the 1st down. So we're moving the ball. Got a sense of urgency. Know we've got to get in there. Great tempo right here. Get inside the 20. Good play right there once again by the Lawrence County defense. And we're moving the ball, but the clock's running. It's kind of, if we score now, we're going to kick it deep, without a doubt. We don't do a very good job here of getting it in the end zone quick enough. And we're wasting some valuable time. When you're down 2 scores, you got to get in there. And we'll elect to run it, but we're not getting in. And it's really hurting us. Should have pulled it right here. Got everybody blitzing. Got to pull the ball and throw it. That's part of the game plan. Do it this time. Get a touchdown. Elect to go for 2. Make it a 3-point game. Great job by Mason right here, scrambling, finding open receiver Mari Dandy in the back of the end zone. So we're down by 3, 2 minutes. Have an onside kick going here. Don't execute it too well. Still got timeout, still got a chance to stop them. Here we go, 1st down. Quarterback keeps it. Good job by the defense. So just hoping to see us get a chance here. Second down play, quarterback keeps it, brings up a 3rd and long. Well, they go back to the Wildcat. We stop him right there at the line of scrimmage. They may punt it, and it's 4th down and 3, and they elect to go for it and try to get us drop off sides, and they're going to call a timeout and come back out. And it's a big play. It's the ball game right here, 4th down. We know what's coming. We're there, and right there is that's being physical. That's right there going out and winning the district championship on the play. And then you take a knee. Congratulations to Lawrence County. Go for it on 4th down.
Yeah, conventional wisdom would say you'd punt there.
Yeah. Well, they'd ran the ball well, and we'd actually stopped them on 2 4th downs in the second half, so we were hoping they were punting. And, they went for it. We have a chance to make the play, and that's what it comes down to.
Kind of looked like second effort got it.
Yeah, and their guys run the ball really hard, and they're blocked really hard. Our defense did a great job. It did not come down to that 4th down. The biggest keys were our problems, whether it was the big penalties, the turnovers, the punt game was just really hurt us in the first half. I just hate to see that we didn't execute as well as we have been, and it really hurt us last night. But you can't sit here and whine and cry. The season's not over with. The second season's right here. We got Clarksville coming into town next Friday night, and I feel like we got a pretty good draw out of the TSSAA playoff brackets with a 2 seed. So we need to regroup and fix the mistakes and get the train rolling again.
I believe you told me that this Clarksville team, you don't know much about them, but they're 5-5 and plays a couple of tough teams that we know about. So. Yeah,
and I'll know more about them here shortly, but I do know that they're in a tough region up there, and they've got a lot of teams on their schedule that had good records. So even though they have 5 losses, who are those 5 losses against, and when were they? A lot of times you lose early and you play better late. So all that's a factor. The number one thing I'm going to be concerned about, and this would have been whoever we were playing, is going to be about us. And I felt like that was what cost us last night, was our mistakes more so than the opponent. And we got to get back to fixing us. And when we don't hurt ourselves, we're a really good football team. But we turn the ball over, we have costly penalties, and we have breakdowns in the kicking game. It doesn't matter who we play, we're going to be in trouble.
It's got to make you feel good, though, that you are playing at home, and the weather should be a little bit better next week. So.
Yeah, we hope the weather's better. Playoff time, though, you never know, getting a little bit later in the year. We love to have a big crowd out, a home game. That's got to be an advantage. When you go to the playoffs and you're the home team, we've got to have a great crowd there. Everything should be to our advantage. No matter what, they're making the trip. Everything's different for them. So hopefully we'll have a lot of Shelbyville fans out there and great student section, and our boys will be motivated to give the best effort. So it's going to be exciting. Playoffs are always exciting. Yeah. So I'm looking forward to it.
All right. Well, we've this year, of course, it's not over, but 2 great years by the Shelbyville Golden Eagles here, and must be attributable to the fine coaching over there, coaches. All I can say.
We've got some good assistant coaches, and their coaching staff they do a great job, and we got great kids, and we're having a lot of success right now, and hopefully continue success. I feel like our program's getting to be where year in, year out, we're in the conversation in the mid-state of being a better team, and that's a lot of hard work and everything paying off. We need to have a good playoff run right here, and really let people start talking about us.
All right. Okay, Friday night at home in Shelbyville, folks. You get out there and see the Golden Eagles as they take on Clarksville. Give them some support out there. And if you don't happen not to get out there, or even if you just want to see it again, please tune in here on Charter Channel 193 and on Saturday morning for the Coaches Show, and we'll show it all to you again. Thanks for watching today. We'll see you again then.